They say the gods whisper before disaster. That morning, the sun rose like a bleeding wound. We readied ourselves, 80,000 Romans, confident and proud. I stood still, armor tight, sensing something was wrong. Across the dust stood Hannibal, his forces fewer, his men strange. Gauls, Iberians, Africans. We saw them as disorganized. He saw us as predictable. We advanced with discipline, tight, unyielding, like a wall of flesh and steel. Our boots thundered in unison. The Carthaginian center buckled. We thought we had them, but it was a trap. Hannibal's flanks didn't collapse. They waited, and they closed in around us like a vice. We didn't notice till it was far too late. We fought like cornered animals. Blood covered my blade and my face. The line broke into knots of desperation. There was no space to swing, only stab, again and again. We fought like cornered animals. Blood covered my blade and my face. The line broke into knots of desperation. There was no space to swing, only stab, again and again. We were too many, packed too tightly. The order became noise, the formation a coffin. No one heard the horns anymore. We were being buried alive by ourselves. Their cavalry, unchallenged, unopposed, came crashing into our backs. We were flanked, surrounded. There was no more battle, only death. My world narrowed to the space between my eyes. The helmet was a prison. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think, only fight or freeze. We collapsed under our own pride. Brothers fell beside me. Without final words, there was no glory here, only silence and carrion birds. I lived. Somehow, each step a curse. I had no shield, no sword, only the memory of 80,000 sons, and a silence I'd carry for the rest of my days. Rome remembered. Our death wasn't the end, it was the lesson. And Rome never forgot a lesson.